Ooh, did I scare you guys, welcome in everybody. How you guys doing? I did not scare a single ant with that, But you know, it be what it be. It is not Halloween, so I don't need to really scare anybody, nor that I anytime soon will do. Or ever, But yeah, welcome in everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome in, How is everybody doing, y'all? How's everybody doing? Let me go to the big screen. How's everybody doing, welcome in, Hello everybody, my name is not Markiplier. You know, for better or for worse. But today is Friday in California. Hi Dominic, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How is you doing? Are you doing good? I hope that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I am having a really nice day because I'm doing the caipirinha dance. Caipirinha. Oh dear. I'm having a really nice day because today I found out that I could stream vertically on Twitch. So if you guys are watching me on phone, you guys will see a different layout on your phones, because you know it is a vertical kind of deal, not horizontal like this, but vertical, like you know, kind of like that. I don't know, but yeah, I am now transmitting the radio waves or whatever vertically on Twitch as well, So if you guys have my stream on your phone and you guys have it like, you know, like upright like this, you guys will see I guess I can kind of show you. You're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. So check this out, y'all. Check this out. You guys are gonna see me like twice again. So this is how the stream is gonna look like on you know, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Yeah, he's trying to imitate me. This is how the stream is gonna look like on vertical. And if you guys, by any reason, whatever, you guys wanna see it horizontally, this is how you guys will see it. If only it'll. This is how it will look. It looks mirrored because of the camera, but it looks different. It is not the same layout. It usually looks like, yeah, double vision. Yeah, it looks like exactly how it is supposed to look like, you know, vertically. But if you flip it again, wow, and it is not zooming in. It is not zooming in the camera like how it usually would on YouTube. It is not zooming into the middle of the screen. It actually has like a different layout. Here's the chat, here's the thingy, and you guys will see the game like on the top part of the screen, and also my camera on the bottom, because I know that the chat will eventually just pop in to over here, and I would rather see, I would rather let you guys see the game more than, my face. But if you guys if you guys want me to change the layout around, let me know. I'm down a clown, I have I'm open to suggestions, as people would often say. This is really cool. Yeah, I've been streaming like that for quite a little bit on YouTube, but I wanted to see if somehow I could also stream vertically on Twitch, and now I can. I believe it is now available to everybody. So yeah, I was not part of the select few who were in the beta or whatever, but now I have the possibility of streaming vertically, and I feel like that's pretty cool. Granted, since I guess I could just check if it works or not, because I don't really know if if my voice sounds, if maybe the songs are not playing. Maybe let me see. Let me hear. No, actually, yeah, it sounds pretty well, Although let me see if it didn't accidentally change the layout. No, you guys can actually like hear the music, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, there we go. Now I can stream both horizontally and vertically on Twitch, and that's pretty good. So I missed the last stream. It was Parasite Eve, right? Parasite Eve 2, Electric Boogaloo. You had an appointment to go, so it was like darn appointments. It'd be like that. As I always say, health and family first. So if you needed to, like, go get a checkup or whatever, it's no biggie. Plus the VOD is still there, so you can check it out anytime you want. And that's also the case on YouTube. Since I stream on YouTube as well, I basically natively, automatically, intergalactically have my VODs saved there, like, as I stream them. And both the vertical ones and the horizontal ones get saved in. So that's a pretty convenient thing, eh? Granted, it puts a big strain on my PC, and that comes at a cost of not playing that many AAA games at like higher than 60 FPS. But it'd be what it be. Eh? I don't really have any kind of problem with that, because I mostly play old games, eh? So I don't really have anything against that, I guess. Definitely check them out. Hell yeah. I do believe I got to the mid part of the hotel level. I mean, Aya. I always call her Aya. I've been tempted to call her Aya, but no, her name is Aya. I got to the point in which Aya got the key to her apartment, and I was like, hell yeah! Now we have a roof, because the roof is on fire. Technically, the roof will be on fire, but you guys still don't know that, eh? But don't worry too much about it. But it'd be like that. I have some water right here. Water. Delicious water. Or how the people in Scotland pronounce it, water. Pure water. It is interesting how, every part of the world has its own way to actually pronounce the letter R. Some people pronounce it with a like that, like water, like that. I don't know. I guess it is less strain on your tongue. I don't really know, eh? But there's a reason why they say instead of I'm a pirate. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing some Code Veronica. So if you guys wanna get down with it, because it is Friday night, everybody. Well, I mean, technically not night just yet, but I mean, I guess in Japan it is kind of like Friday night already. I don't know, but it is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. We vibing, as people often say, and I do sure be vibing. I, for one, am vibing, eh? Because that's how the streams often go. Just vibing, But anyways, let me see what I can do. Today is Resident Evil Veronica in California, for real. Let me bring up the game so that I can actually show you guys the game. I wonder how many times I have lost the game already, eh? Although I don't know if anybody's still playing that. Technically speaking, you play that game the moment that you are alive. But Also, question, was I playing this on Dolphin? Yes, I was playing this on Dolphin. Well, I mean, the GameCube, the original, eh? Wing wing nudge nudge. So, let us get going, I would say the version on the GameCube is really nice. I don't feel like it is at all inferior to the one on the Dreamcast. Granted, I don't really know if there's like a re-release kind of deal when it comes to the Dreamcast version, because I know that the one on the GameCube and the one on the PS2 are the X version, Code Veronica X. But I don't really know if there's like a re-release that adds up that extra content on the Dreamcast. I don't really know. It is one of those things that only the most hardcore of hardcore players know it. How far did you make it in the game? I couldn't see the first stream. I cleared out the zombies as Steve. Steve had to kill his father, unfortunately. But I believe that's as far as I went. I actually do not remember it. It is one of those things that you guys will see first along with me, because I do not remember it. But it'd be like that. Let me get my microphone going on, because I wanna keep this closer to my speaking box. There we go. Father, yeah, he was like, father, and then he was like, no, Luke, I'm your father. And then I was like, those things don't have anything to do with each other, eh? Because it'd be like that, eh? But anyways, let me just start up the game. Let me puff up my hair a little bit, because I don't know, I sometimes do it, sometimes don't do it. It just be like that. Anyways, let's start with the game. Let's start the game. Let's get that game going on. Let's start that game going on. I may need to adjust my camera to get me on frame or in frame. There we go. I wonder how strenuous it's gonna be for my PC to have another, you know, stream going on, because since I am using let me boot up the game while I bore you guys with, you know, with technicalities. Since I'm using the enhanced broadcast thingy for, you know, for Twitch, I supposedly have a 1080p encoded stream and then a 720p encoded stream. I would very much love to have a 360p encoded stream, but that would mean that I would have to have 6 encodings going on, and I don't know how good my PC will actually, you know, take that. Also, is the game being picked up by the OBS? Yes. Hopefully you guys can hear the game by now. If you guys cannot hear the game, let me know, because man. Also, where's my camera? Beep 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 beep. Me when I beep beep beep. We sometimes beep 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 in this stream, more than once and more often than you think. So there we go. There we go. Let me put this thing over here. Let me put this thing over here. Let me put this. Let me put this. Let me put this thing over here. Where's my controller? My controller is over here. Yippee. Big old yippee. Not PP, but yippee. Also, my controller is all tangled up on stuff, and by stuff I mean other cables. But it'd be like that, you know. It'd be like that sometimes. Anyways, let me bring up the game and start. Yes, everything is good to go. Oh yeah. Goddamn. Me when I resident my evil? Me when I evil my residents? Do you guys believe, are you guys firm believers that the residents are born evil? Or do you guys think that society makes them evil, I guess this calls for a 2-hour-long discussion video, Oh, speaking about videos, I managed to you know, gather enough force of will, you know, my wheel of fortune. I managed to gather enough you know, will, you know, my actual prowess of actually doing things, and I made a new short. And even though I am aware that, you know, people make shorts like automatically, and you can just, you know, copy and paste them, you know, download them from Twitch and just add some filters and that's it. I don't know, I like to edit my things a little bit more. And I gotta be honest, I'm not the fastest editor in the world. So it did take me a little bit of it took me all week, because I don't have, like, you know, hours and hours and hours and hours of, like, you know, editing time on the week. But I edited a new short, so expect a new short to be uploaded either today or tomorrow, because I did say that I would have it you know, ready for Saturday. So it'd be like that for it. Should I bring my bow gun? I feel like I have enough handgun ammunition, but I guess you could never be too sure. Do I even have a bow gun? I don't believe I have one. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I do. Never mind. I will bring these things. Should I give it a hemostatic to oh, what was his name? I forgot what his name was. Rodrigo was his name, Rodrigo? I believe his name was Rodrigo, eh? I wonder what game the YouTube short's gonna be about. Oh man, it's gonna be a cool surprise, eh? Although I gotta say, for the people who were there at the time, man, oh man, it's gonna be extra fun, eh? But if you guys were not there, that's okay. it's no biggie. You guys will still be, you know, witnesses of the best kind of moment that we had on stream. So let me see. Can I, by a miracle of life? I somehow feel like I shouldn't have done that. But you know, who am I to judge? Maybe I can combine the... Well, I don't know. Should I have done that? Because I know that the explosive packages thingies that you collect may not be compatible with it. I don't know, it may subtract the amount of... it's okay, you know, we ball. Anyways. It be what it be. Net. But that's gonna be a fun short, eh? Oh, you haven't taken the Metu Rodrigo. He's already died when he... Well, I mean, I guess it'd be like that, you know? That tells you a lot about the medical service of the USA. Well, I mean, technically speaking, we're in France. You know, we're in France. So take that take that as you will, eh? Got him, man. That do be indeed funny, eh? Because should I have brought the biohazard thingy with me? I don't even know. God, man. Sometimes we do, yeah, sometimes we do. I mean, taking into account the month in which we're in, eh? God damn. Oh yeah, got me autocorrect. Yeah, it do be like that. I don't remember exactly what the biohazard card is used for. More than anything, I don't remember what we needed to do. Also, there's a Derillium case. Yeah, it'd be the autocorrect, eh? Autocorrect being progressive in this Pride Month, eh? I mean, that got him, eh? It'd be like it. I could open it if I had a lockpick. Man, I don't remember what we gotta do. For real, eh? I gotta bring the biohazard card with me. Just because I don't really know what I use it for again, but you know, I'll just bring it with me. Hey, did be like that, yeah. There must be something cool to do with this thing below. So let me see if I can do anything. What about this? Lock from the other side. Progressive autocorrect, yeah, it'd be like that for real. I need the indigo card for this, the indigo card. Because if I say card, it kind of sounds a little bit, I don't know, wrong. So the card. I need the indigo card for that thing. Other than that, I don't really know what to do. But I need to find the lockpick sometime, man. So let's see. Jeez, I should really hope that no zombies will, you know, get up and eat my brains. Haha. I got a little bit of reconnaissance again because I don't remember what I gotta do. So we have the sauna. Didn't we have a wheel of some sorts? I might have been used. It might have been used there recently. Get them some bamboos. We get them some bamboos. The water is dripping. Didn't I manage to get this thing done? Stop the water, yes. There's no response, it seems to be broken. Somewhere there should be a circulation pipe. Man, I don't know. It's been a week since... Oh, here we go. The bulb is attached to the water pipe. Oh, there you go, eh? Things often fix themselves. And I like that about life, you know? Things often fix themselves. There we go. What's this? Oh, whoa. I got the key with the tag, you know? Tag team. Hold tag team. Ride with your boy, now sleep inside. Ride with your boy, now sleep inside. Small key made with steel. The storage key. I feel like I know where that goes. But I also may be remiss to say that I don't know, eh? But I feel like I know, eh? A sauna. Do you guys think that maybe you could write a book inside a sauna? I personally do not think so, because I feel like the pages would just get moist and hard to write on. Right on time. I love that song. A vending machine. It's broken. Rosso. You know, technically speaking, yeah, rosso means red, but you know, for the longest time I thought that rosa meant pink, because rosa in Spanish is pink. So rosa, you know. Let's see. Yeah, me too. I felt like, you know, it just felt, you know, right that rosa meant rosa, but rosso is rojo, which means red. You don't need this key anymore. This card, yes. What do we have here? Bowgun pattern. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. If not, then I will just have to, you know, to reload the save. Hell yeah. Okay, so it works. There's nothing left. Wow. So no progress whatsoever. Well, I mean, I guess we kinda had some progress, you know? We got some extra stuff. But I'm gonna save those because I need them. Them explosive rounds for the tyrant on the helicopter. I gotta be honest, I do not remember the amount of explosive arrows that you need. I do not remember how many times you gotta, you know, shoot them. But if you guys know, let me know, because I don't wanna, you know, do that part again and again and again. Also, wasn't there something over here? Yeah, there's an indentation on the indigo blue plate. Which part? The tyrant that you fight in inside the plane. You know, in the cargo part of the plane. You gotta like shoot him like 20 something times, and then that's the only way, or like the fastest way to make him actually, you know, fall off the plane. But other than that, I do not remember. Man, do I need the biohazard card? I don't remember. I have the navy proof. I have the Lugers. I mean, considering that, you know, giving the hemostatic to Rodrigo is optional, I do not think that that's the way. That's the way that we gotta go right now. Oh yeah, I have the Lugers. I could just put those there. Do you get hit by the tyrant with the cargo too? No, you don't gotta get hit by him. We should. Well, I mean, I guess it is still a pronoun. Yeah, you don't really gotta get hit by him, but I don't know. I just don't remember. But yeah, you gotta hit him with the box. Oh yeah, I read that wrong. Yeah, I thought that you said don't you gotta get hit by the turret. No, you gotta hit him with the cargo box. But it could take up to like 5 tries, and you know that cargo box needs it needs time to reload. So if you wanna like get in with just one cargo box, you need like 20 something explosive rounds. I do not remember, I gotta be honest. Also, yeah, there's a worm in here. I do not believe that we gotta go the other way, because the other way is only like a run around. A run around. Like as like a secondary way in which we can, you know, go back to steal. Oh, look at this dude. I'm not gonna bother with you guys in a good while. There you go. But now we have the Bandersnatchers over here. That's what they're called. Don't at me. Are we gonna find Wesker? Hopefully soon. Well, I guess that's a little bit later. You know, who am I to judge? We have the Sambambos. We get the Sambambos. Hello, Sambambo. Can I hit you with this right here? Oh, actually, no, I cannot do it. Whisker, hardly know her. Got him. Hi, Bunk. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Eh? Bada bing, bada boom. Ow. Well, this kind of sucks. This gun kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Happy Friday, gang. Yeah, happy Friday, Bunk. Welcome in. Welcome in. How is the Bunkinetta going on? Or doing, eh? How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, with the Mexic Huescar, eh? El Huescar, eh? But yeah, welcome in, Bunk. How you doing? I hope that you're having a happy Friday. Finally, happy Friday for real. Look at this dude. Waking up and grooving. Oh, yeah. I should mix it up. Hold on. I do 3 of these and then boom, boom, boom. And then boom. Oh, come on. I hope that I'm going one by one because otherwise this is gonna take a lot of ammunition. We do be waking up. Oh yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Got him. Where are the other Zambambos? Oh, they should be upstairs actually. Yeah, we grooving. It is Friday after all, you know? Oh, that would have been very unfortunate, eh? There we go. Do I not have the knife? I don't have the knife. Oh. There we go, eh? He just wanted to hump the ground, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then only then I can do a 1. I don't know. I don't really know if there's like an achievement for doing anything. Or how many kills I gotta do with the knife, you know. But it'd be like that. But yeah, we grew. Oh yeah. I gotta, you know, crunch up my facial muscles because I somehow feel like I'm just I just have a default face of me going like that, but I don't know. It may be because I haven't eaten anything just yet, so my default face is just like, you know, tense muscles. But you gotta untense those muscles, y'all, you know. Unclench that jaw. You gotta, you know, massage your muscles a little bit. Hell yeah. I hope that everybody's Friday is going just as much, you know. Just as well, just as good. My rusty skunk face, yeah, I'm just like, you know, like that. Like, yeah. That'd be my favorite. Okay, so let's put these things on the in the door. Enjoying the stream? Hell yeah! That's the only thing that I would, you know, be asking for in this day. Having a really nice time with the lads, for real. The lock has been released. Me when the locks get released. Eh? Let's see what's on the other side of the door. You know, there's bound to be something good, or maybe something really bad. These books are thick books are lined up here. Thick, you know, thick books. An old photo stand is placed here. I gotta say, yeah, I somehow and very much remember this game being way darker. I don't know why there's not a lot of darkness. Maybe it is only the PS2 version that's, you know, the dark one. There's nothing in here. An antique music box. An antique music box. An antique music box. Do you guys still use music boxes? I don't know if, you know, if you guys still have some. But if you guys have, congratulations to you. Let me see if I can do something, you know, regarding this thing. Something is written on the memo. First digit, left, right, right. Right. You must not reset while maneuvering. I feel like I should bring at least some of my explosive rounds with me because, you know, it's either a matter of, you know, spending my bullets or spending my life, man. There is no power going to turn the computer on, yes. I mean, the monitors seem very much on. Like, was I the only one? You got the PS2 edition, and it's pretty dark, yeah. So you have to buy it on the Xbox Marketplace, yeah. I don't really know why they decided to just make the... I don't know why they decided to make it that dark in the PS2 version. But it'd be like that, I guess. But Stay was playing the PS2 edition, so makes sense, yeah. I mean, every edition is good. There's, you know, better editions, you know. Some editions are better than others, but you know. I don't know. Maybe ants is the thing. Left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, right. So let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna bring at least one or two of my explosive ones because I don't know. Well, I kind of know, but you guys know that I don't know. Alright. But yeah, let me drink some water. I gotta put it over here. I guess 2 wouldn't hurt, you know, using 2 of those explosive rounds. I wish I could just, you know, just bring 2 of them because that's the limit, eh? And that's basically how credit card works, you know. You gotta limit yourself. You gotta pace yourself, right? So you don't like, you know, financially ruin yourself. At least that's what I think, eh? Left, right. So there's a 1, eh? A 9. 7. 197. One 971, eh? Here we go. Do I have my thing? Yes. You guys ready for some magic? 1971. 1971. I wonder what that means. Beep 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 dee dee dee. We still have a couple of music boxes around the house. We don't really use them. They're just for like decoration, but you know, it is just nice to have them. My ears. Oh, who knew? Actually, 2 was the only, you know, the amount that I needed. Got the magic, the magic, eh? Got the magic. And we have you heard that song by Weezer? I don't think so. The only songs that I've ever like listened, you know, from Weezer has been "My Name Is Jonas," Holly, Buddy Holly, and don't remember, eh? I mean, I guess if I just, you know, search for Weezer on my Spotify, my playlist, my like list, I guess I could find some. Let me see. According to my Spotify, the songs by Weezer that I have heard before have been Weezer. If only this thing would search way faster. Well, I mean, it has to search through a lot of songs. Byzantine. I don't remember that song. But I guess I have Byzantine, My Name is Jonas, and you know, Buddy Holly. What's what this home is? This in my games. Hey. There we go. I'm sure that I'll find more Bandersnatchers along the way, but you know, I'm not really too worried about those. But you got the magic, eh? What's the name of that song? It's just called Magic, eh? Monkey magic. I'm pretty sure that I could have possibly just avoided the Bandersnatcher, but you know, it be what it be, eh? Let me look it up what it's called, yeah. Oh, and also, could you please look up how many explosive arrows do I need for the Tyrant as well, please? I'm kinda curious about that. Wow, look at this place. That isn't ominous at all, eh? Cue the dance macabre. Ow. Do I kill this guy? Damn, Pinkie Pie, I feel like we gotta kill this guy. We have to kill this guy. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in, Chelo. ¿Cómo andas, eh? Saluditos. El gato, saluditos. How you doing, Chelo? ¿Cómo andas, eh? Bueno. Ow. Ow. How much more pain can I endure, eh? I can, todo bien, eh? En el viernes, Veronica viernes, eh? Oh, it's by Bob. Boop. It's by Bob. Featuring the singer Rivers. Interesting. Called Magic. I didn't know about that. Maybe I will, you know, listen to that song later, eh? Pero sí, bienvenidos, eh? Buenas. Let me see how many explosive rounds we need for Terrence on the plane. Yeah, please, you know, I need that information, eh? That information is valued by its weight in gold. Pero sí, buenas, eh? So let me see if I can find more Bandersnatchers along the way. I believe I can. Ow. I don't really know if there's a way to avoid them. Well, I mean, I guess you could avoid them. Ow. 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 How much did that little joke cost me, eh? Well, not too much. The good thing about Code Veronica is the fact that you have a ton of health. And you have a ton of bullets, eh? You know, I guess this tells you a lot more about France than, you know, the French government wants you to know. I guess I could have cheesed the guy by just going up and down, but you know. Red herb, don't mind if I do. Can I find more herbs around the way? Also, by the way, are you guys ready to hear one of the scariest songs in the world? You guys better be ready. I actually have a friend, my best friend, thinks that this song is really creepy. Eh? So check this out. You have decided to enter the realm of horror, or something along those lines. Gulp, eh? Me when I look, eh? You just immediately go from here to here, eh? Spooky, eh? I love the dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I love that line. Also, look at this, guys. I wanted to keep the lighter, you know, for this section because there's a ton of bats. So I will eventually just give the hemostatic thingy to Rodrigo. But you know, it's gonna take a little bit of a while. I just don't think that he can die. I really hope. I don't know, eh? Stone figures and images are placed on it. There is nothing useful in here. How dare you say that? Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge? Stone figures and stuff. Yo, the stone mask? Is that a JoJo reference? Is there really nothing obvious in here? An assortment of creepy dolls are showcased here. Perhaps these are to the liking of the resident. The evil resident, yo? And there's a creepy doll that always follows you. She got her running eyes. It's always open. Or something along those lines. I know that the guy that composed that song, the creepy doll song, also composed Still Alive. You know, the portal ending song. Still alive, still alive. This was a triumph. I don't really know if he's still around making music. I hope so, because his songs are really cool. I also love the song about the diplomatic zombies, you know? Like, you know, imagine a zombie apocalypse, and maybe the zombies are outside of your house, your house and your home, you know, the home. And since they are people that you know, they start reasoning with you like, hey, you know, we're kind of hungry out here. And I know that you would rather just stay, you know, inside of there. But could you please, like, let us come in? Maybe have, like, a bite or two, you know? Like, we're only asking for a little bit of your brain, you know? Like, imagine, you know, that happening in a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, got him. I haven't played that in a century, maybe two. Possibly, yeah. I know that Derek played it. You know, Derek. Shoutouts to Midnight Underground. Let me give him a shout out because it's really cool. Also, let me get this going on and this going on. Shoutouts to Midnight Underground. Midnight Underground, eh? Midnight Underground. There we go. Shoutouts to him. He's really cool. Let's see. I saw a video and it shows that they shot 3 times explosive rounds and launched the crate and they beat the tyrant. That is weird because I feel like you often need more than that. I don't know if it will work. I guess it's just a matter of trying it. I mean, 3 flames explosive from the bowgun rounds. I guess it could work like that. Maybe it is a thing of chance. I don't know. Go, Veronica. How many explosive bolts to beat Tyrant? Question mark. Between 15 and 30. Wow. Fascinating. Advice for beating the Tyrant in Code Veronica. 82 I beat it using the bow gas gun. The bow gas. Maybe that also helps as well. We'll repeat the explosive. I don't have an explosive. Catapulted 5 times. Okay, my arrows would be easy since I shoot further. 3 hits to kill me. You don't need to use ammunition. Wait till the box is ready to drop, then drop it, then repeat until the end. Like, I guess of course you could do that, but 5 times, you know? If you have saved before the Tyrant, I'd recommend going back and using the grenade launcher instead. You need around 24 explosive arrows to kill him on the plains, so yeah. If you got the bow round, use them all there. You know, the explosive ones. I mean, I guess I could do that because I do not believe the explosive ones maybe. Probably 6-7, yeah. You know, probably 6-7 rounds, eh? Got him, eh? 6-7, Bow gas runs, all the ammunition if you have it. The only part is to keep your distance cycling the Tyrant due to the small space. You don't need to use the catapult 5 times. Just, maybe I could use a combination of both. Maybe I could use the bow gas round first, and then I could do the other thing. I don't really know. It would be like that. Eh? Also, I have been circled around by bats by this point. Eh? And I sure hope I don't have any type of virus that starts with C and ends with Orona. I guess it'd be what it'd be. Crystal spray, don't mind if I do. Let me get this thing. I really hope that I can find the lockpick. Oh wait, doesn't Rodrigo give you the lockpick? My mind sometimes gets fried just like that, you know. Also, I like the texture of this this door. Looks kind of fleshy.
Brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking
It's only a little girl.
My apologies, Alexa, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry,
The
brother.
master of unlocking?
I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
Is someone at the corridor? If only, eh?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things. Let us go, brother.
Let us go, brother. Interesting. You know, for as much as we like to joke about, you know, the mental status of, well, actually that is not a good thing. For as much as we used to find it funny, that, you know, the Alfred Ashford was, you know, playing, you know, dress up, I guess, essentially. The fact that he can, you know, canonically imitate the voice of his sister, it's actually kind of commendable. I find it really cool. Like having a like, you know, big or large vocal range. It's actually like pretty hard to do. And I guess genetics do play a role in that sense. But for people that can do both a masculine voice and a feminine voice, like easily, like almost undistinguishably, you know, like, you know, kudos to you, because, you know, I guess that is the dream of any voice actor, you know, having being open for both roles. I guess it just means more money. All A large size doll. English, please. A large size doll. There we go. Possibly custom made. Just like Goku BA. Kinda, yeah. Although I don't really know if Goku's BA can have a or can do a feminine voice. Maybe he can. I don't know. But yeah, Goku has the Goku's BA essentially has a very big vocal range, and the amount of strain that he can take, you know, with his vocal cords is very impressive, you know. Exquisite furnishings is a great area. Exquisite. There's nothing useful in here. Goddamn. So check out this bed, y'all. Check out this bed. It appears to be a relief. It seems to be a woman's back. Message card. My dear brother, I firmly believe that the glory of the Ashworth family will be revived through your courage and strength as an honored soldier. Yours faithfully, Alexia Ashworth. Interesting. What do we have here? The music box played inside has been pulled out. A blue sphere is embedded by an opening. More like your mom is embedded by opening. I got him, man. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe I don't really have anything. Got him, man. Maybe I don't really have to do anything over here. But let's see what else I can find. Beep, 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 beep. Song. Beep, 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 beep. Also, I feel like I'm missing some items over here. Can I not push the things? I don't think I can push anything actually. Goddamn, goddamn. Miscellaneous books are piled up here. Maybe I can actually like push this. I somehow feel like I could. Man, why am I not allowed to push things around? Also, my controller is vibrating. Possibly because we think that we're gonna find either Alexia or, you know, Alfred in here. Which can be cause for concern, I guess, for anybody. Or everybody. Everybody do the cha-cha. Everybody do the cha-cha. Yo, this song, what is that melody, eh? It would have been really funny if I would have just, you know, gotten crushed by the bed. It seems to resemble a goddess. Megami? Did you know that Megami is a goddess in Japanese? Man, I thoroughly enjoyed watching Megami-sama? Is that the name of the anime? It's basically called Oh My Goddess in English. It is a romantic action kinda shonen shoujo. Like, imagine having a goddess just descend upon you and being like, hey, I can withstand on you any wish that you want. And then you go like, anything that I would want. And then the goddess goes like, yes, I will make anybody fall in love with you. And then you go like, how about I make you fall in love with me? And then it's like, oh damn, here we go. Spin to win it. And that's basically the premise of Megami-sama, or Oh My Goddess, you know. Basically a guy that just has a random wish granted, and then now he's the boyfriend of a goddess. Eh? The hole in the ceiling has been sealed. Goddamn. Well, let me see what I can do. I have the silver key. Let me check it out. Key made out of silver. The Ashford family stressed this carve on it. Or in it. Nothing else that I can do. The music box is locked. Can take out the music plate inside. A red jewel is embedded by an opening. Fascinating. Okay, off we go to find the red jewel and then the blue jewel. Hopefully there's not gonna be any zombies around. Song. Okay, now that I have that, do I really not have anything else to do in here? Every time that line, hits, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, there's something really funny about just going like that. It reminds me of that picture of I don't know if it is a greyhound. I do not believe it is a greyhound, but there's a picture of a dog that is looking very intensively at a pineapple, and it just goes. I guess I could just show it to you guys. Hold on, dog looking at a pineapple. Here we go. It's kind of funny. Check this out. This is the image that I'm thinking about. There's a lot of images of dogs and pineapples. That is really cute. Okay, I guess for the people on the vertical side, you guys will see it a little bit later. Don't worry about it. This is the image that I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm gonna buffer it so you guys can actually like see it, you know, at the same time, both vertically and horizontally. Here we go. Browser. I guess browser one. Which one is it? Just browser. Okay, here we go. Check this out. This is the one that I'm thinking about. Browser. It's the one that I'm thinking of. I don't know. Isn't it funny? I'm like, what? This is what I'm thinking of. And it's like it's just the dog just going, you know, like me when I look. I don't know, that's just what I picture in my head. Oh, that's amazing. It may not be as funny to you guys, but you know, it is definitely funny to me. Like, you know, I love that picture. Yeah, that'd be like, I don't know, but it is extra funny to me. Okay, there we go. Now we have the silver. We have the silver key. There's gonna be some use to it. I'm gonna go back and hopefully I will not die. But you know, I guess I don't have any say on that. You know, not if the Bandersnatchers have anything to say. Me when I look. Here we go. Probably I missed something while going out and about. Probably not, I don't know. I feel like I missed some herbs around town, but I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, maybe it was all in my head. Oh, thank you. I thought I couldn't, you know, control my game while outside of the game. The game keep controlling. So now that I have the thing going on, I have everything and anything, you know, getting over there. So let me check what I can do. Here we go. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I was supposed to have to receive a package yesterday, but I'm gonna receive it now. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like it actually, like, you know, came just in time. So a friend of mine recently bought I say a friend of mine as if it was like, you know, like oh, it's just a friend. No. One of my best friends decided to buy an Xbox Series X, and since he had a Series S, I was like, "Yo, man, are you gonna sell it or what?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sell it." You know, he said it like that. It wasn't me just going like, "No." He said it like that. But yeah, he was like, "Yeah, sure, I can sell it to you." You know, and I'm now a proud owner of an Xbox Series S. I used one, true, but you know, an Xbox nonetheless. So your boy now has an Xbox, and I believe it actually like came in here, like just about now. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. Let me check my things. Let me check my things. Oh, thank you. And I also have a banana milkshake. I don't know if you guys can see that, but check this out. Banana milkshake. Hell yeah. I don't know if the camera is a little bit blurry, but if it is blurry, let me know. Eh? Yeah, but the dog be like, eh. Here we go. This is not banana. Is this papaya? No. Strawberry. I have a strawberry milkshake. Man, these strawberries are actually quite acidic, you know, this time of year. Eh? But it is really nice nonetheless. Anything else that I may want to do? I may want to save, eh? You know? But yeah, your boy's got an Xbox Series S now. Eh? Yum, strawberry milkshake. Hell yeah. I love strawberries, they're really nice. I know that some people do not like strawberries, like, at all. They hate it with a passion. Some people do not like to eat them. Which I guess I can understand why. Sometimes they are very, like, you know, acidic. Sometimes they are very, like, you know, like, not bitter, but... well, yeah, acidic is the word. Pretty cool that I got on Xbox. Hell yeah, I will now be enslaved by, you know, Game Pass and being like, yes, I can live without, you know, paying subscriptions, and then I'm gonna realize, no, I gotta pay a subscription now. Eh? Oops. Eh? But I guess it'd be like, it'd be what it'd be. Eh? Yo, hello. Eh? Hello. Eh? Hello. Eh? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my rectangle. Let me go, you know, give Rodolfo, whatever his name is, the hemostatic thingy. Also, did you guys see me juke those guys? Like, I know that for a lot of, you know, gamers, for a lot of Resident Evil players, maybe that was like, you know, every day's bread, but, you know, I feel kind of proud of that, you know, dodge, you know. Got them jukes, yeah, got them jukes. Got them. Let's see, and hopefully the zombies will not be respawning here. Although technically they already did, but I didn't do anything about it. Zumbam. Me with the zumbambo, me with the zumbam. I don't know if the ones on the cemetery will actually be there again. Yes, unfortunately. I'll be unfortunate. Ooh. Oh. Haha, got him. Let me see what else I can do. Maybe if I had an explosive one, I could kill them both. But I don't know. There you go. I know that they're dead because there's a little bit of a square on the, you know, on the upper left corner that tells me, yo, another one for the count, you know. I don't really know how many I gotta kill. I have a little bit of a, you know, a death count going on with the knife, and I've been thinking about maybe, you know, keeping it going, but I don't know. Got them juice. Let me equip the. Well, actually, this plays automatically.
What are you doing here?
Here you go. Amazon delivery.
Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
I like it that he's not immediately like, I don't need your
Let
help.
me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
No, I mean, technically speaking, he did, but no.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on.
Oh, well, what's this?
Now go. Don't worry about me.
That guy is jacked. Jesus Christ. I just realized that. I got a lockpick.
Leave me alone.
Gee, fine, man. A list of prisoners, that is my name. I don't remember the... Oh, his name is Rodrigo, there we go. And I almost called him Rodolfo. God damn. Well, we save another life. Technically speaking, he's still gonna die, but we save another life. And I'm glad that I just decided to explore the other part. You know, the scary mansion. Although I will still need to go there because, you know, Alexia and Alfred are there. So, you know, I do what I gotta do. But we save temporarily, alive. Yippee. Yeah, back to the haunted mansion. Back to the dank mansion, Question, do I need this for anything else? I don't believe I need the silver key where the security box thing is at. Like, as far as I remember, there's nothing else that I can unlock over there. But I also may be wrong. Ow. I misjudged my distance. But we could go to another place. I know that the training facility has some stuff that we can definitely unlock with the lock. It's just a small thing, really, but you know, we can unlock it now that we can, because we're all in this together. And whatever that may mean, I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. I guess it'd be like that, you know. Let's go to the training facility. Let me see what new things actually have happened over here. The worm is on fire. Actually, I did not check to see if I could actually, like, you know, open up the garage. Maybe I can, maybe I cannot, I don't know. Ventilation of biology room. Lock can be released when ventilation is complete. If only I knew how to do that. Maybe I gotta go where the electric eel is. Maybe yes, maybe no. I use the lockpick. Just some bullets, you know. It is nice to have them. A copy machine. When was the last time that you guys had to fax something? You know? I believe I only had to fax something back in elementary school. And, well, of course, technically my mom was the one who did it. But, man, faxing stuff. I know that people in Japan still use fax machines, which I guess it's still convenient to, you know, have something that will just outright just print, like, the way that it was written. I guess it streamlines, you know, the whole process of downloading something and then printing it again. You technically don't need an internet connection. So I guess it's still a reliable backup when it comes to, like, you know, copying and pasting anything, or just printing stuff. I don't think I need the lockpick over here. Yeah, maybe the silver key is only used for, you know, the Alfred mansion. So let's go there. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I last had to fax anything. Nothing over there. Beep, beep, beep. Me wanna beep, 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 beep. Let me see if I can actually, like, use this. It seems to have stopped to a lower floor. I can use the elevator. Okay. I feel like I know why or where that elevator actually, like, leads you to, or how you can use it. If they start attacking, I'm just gonna start, you know, shooting. So, anyways, I started blasting. Ow. Well, I don't have any other choice then. Ow. Ow. How far away can you guys reach? Maybe if I stick and move like this, maybe I can actually, you know, get less damage done to me. But we did it, y'all. We didn't die. Yippee yippee. Back to the haunted mansion we go. Technically speaking, this is also a mansion. Not technically a castle, I guess. But, you know. Pretty much surprised that we haven't encountered Wesker, you know, yet. I tend to forget, you know, where he actually tends to be at. I already went here. Is there anything that I may need here? I do not believe so. I gotta get back by the bats. All dried up. Yeah, no, I don't need anything over here. I should see what the case, the one with the simple lock, actually has. So let me go straight to it. It's somewhat on the core, though. It says Alexia. Quite fascinating, I gotta say. Oh, also, I feel like there was an announcement recently. Oh yeah, there was an announcement for GTA 6, wasn't it? There was like a new trailer. Was there a new trailer? I feel like there was a new trailer. I didn't quite see it, but I feel like it would be nice, you know, to see it someday, maybe. Let me check it out. But was it good? Was it a good thing? Did they finally set a release date? Because man, there's like a lot of jokes about, you know, we got X thing before GTA 6. Yeah, the save theme is amazing. It is one of the best. It is definitely top 3 of the save themes. It is very gentle. It's secured by a simple lock. Use the lockpick. Yes. Hey, we got more explosions going on. Beep 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 beep. Let's see. Combine and combine. We got 10 more. I believe we kinda have met our quota for the thingy. Actually, somebody's calling me. BRB. Yeah, no, it was a scam, eh? There's a bank trying to be like, hey, yo, we got our credit for you, and you know, there's like $1 million, and I'm like, nah, I'll pass. Yeah, not interested in your bank. You guys know who you are there. I'm not gonna dox them, I guess. Beep beep beep. Let me get that going on. And hopefully I'm not gonna have the need to use the explosive rounds anytime soon. Hopefully. What else do I need? I feel like I shouldn't have 2 healing items at the same time. I may use one or the other, but not both. Here we go. Okay, now that we have the silver key, we have the paw of the silver monkey. We can now go on, you know. I like this song. It's locked. Use the silver key. Yes. Let's see what's on the second floor. But yeah, what's the new thing about the GTA 6? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. We have more hang-on bullets. So we have this. What about this maybe? Oh, more explosive rounds. Hell yeah, we can definitely have some to spare them. We only have a casino table. Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind. I'm glad that there's no zombies in here, you know. This is a nice balcony. What do we have here? Slot machines, one of them is turned on. One of them is turned on. Slot machines, one of them is turned on. Fascinating. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know about the trailer, but they say they will open up digital pre-orders on June 25. Oh, so that was the announcement. Well, that's pretty nice. You know, people now will have the peace of mind of being like, hey, yo, GTA 6, it's gonna be my game, you know. I'm gonna save the green herbs individually, just because I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna leave any red herbs, you know, as orphan. An antique grand piano. It is designed so it reads out that data. Interesting. So not much more than, you know, that which we could do. Not much more to do. Let's go to the lower half and see what we can do. Hell yeah. Goddamn, goddamn. Will you guys be playing GTA 6 on release? I do not believe so, mostly because I'm not too much into GTA, I gotta be honest. But someday I will definitely play, you know, the older GTAs, because I have never played the 3D ones from start to finish. Maybe the 2D ones. I don't know. And guess what? Star Fox 64 remake comes out June 25, so there's gonna fight for each other for every. Well, I mean, one of them releases that day, and the other one has pre-orders going on. So I don't know. Maybe you can actually like buy both at the same time. Although that would be wild, you know, having both at the same time. God damn. Let me. I don't wanna inspect anything. Give it out. Combine. Combine. Ow. Got him. And just like that, we didn't die. You're going for Star Fox. I guess it is a nice choice because that is a game that you can play that same day. So I would do the same, you know. If I had a Switch. If I had a Switch. We got the Indigo Plague. The Eagle Plate. If I had a plate. Check. Ashford family's crest. An eagle grasps what? An eagle grasps a gold halberd. Halberd Wesker, eh? The indigo blue plate portion appears to be made of special alloy. I'm gonna use this. If I was a halberd, wasn't that the name of the guy that made Spanish Flea? Halberd something something, and the Piccadilly Brass? I don't remember. Honk's report. Goddamn, the man himself. To Mr. Alfred Ashford, head of the family. Today at 16:32, I arrived successfully from the Umbrella transport base with a large-scale view of the capsule. Extreme care was taken during transport, and all 108 checkpoints were confirmed. Checkpoints were confirmed condition green. In accordance with standard procedures, it is currently being stored in a freezer. There's one thing that I don't understand, goddamn. We're normally assigned to special missions. Why were we ordered to transport a frozen capsule this time? I understand that this may be classified as top secret, but without the counter, I was actually you guys know what it means. Still remember the good old days of... Shut up, Hunk. We will gear up at the next mission today at 23 hours. Special Umbrella Special Force Unit Hunk. I like your Hunk boys, thank you. Man, do you guys think that, you know, what people are saying about the commander in the new Resident Evil is true? I don't really know. I mean, we have clone technology going on, so I don't know if it was really the one that we think it is, or if it is a clone. I don't really know, man. Was this really everything that I needed to do? An earthenware pot is displayed here. Earthenware. I have learned a new word. Earthenware. God damn. If I had earthenware, I gotta be honest, the Xbox Series S is really small. Like I'm just you know checking out the package. I'm eyeing it out. It is really small. It is a really small console. Jesus Christ. Like it is quite compact. It's kind of cute. Okay, now that I have the Indigo plate, let me put the thing over there. Yeah, just shut up, Hunk. I mean, he was, you know, he technically had to write that down. You know, he wrote that down, and he just started reminiscing about the good old days and what. Like, shut up, Hunk. Just you know, just tell me the briefing, guy. You know, tell me what you did. And then he died. Right? But like 35 years later, right? Dun, dun, dun. Gotta put it over here. And now that I got that going on, let me hit it with a good old 1-2-1-2. Combine this with that and this with this. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. 24 rounds, exactly what the doctor ordered. Let's go put the thing on the thing. You know, you guys know what I mean. Eh? Hopefully that'll give us the indigo plague or whatever. If I had a plate, I don't remember the melody of that song. It is a Spanish song, you know, a song in Spanish, not you know a song made in Spain. But you know. If I had a plate, I don't know if Albert is gonna show up. Hopefully he will. Hopefully he will. Hey. I'm a little bit singy today. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I'm singy all of the time. But you know. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is where I gotta go. I'm trying to remember where to go because I do not remember, like, at all. Oh yeah, no, the tyrant is gonna be... Well, I mean, the Bandersnatchers I already killed them, right? But the tyrant, it's you know, it still needs to be released. So, it's still gonna be a little bit of a while. Until we see the tyrant over there. Beep, 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 beep. My favorite track, man. Well, actually, that's also the song by Ava, the one that goes. Here we go. Emblem card. We got the indigo card, It's been a while since I last seen anything indigo in real life. Like this color of blue, this shade of blue. This is a card key shining in indigo blue. You can use this at the training facility. Hell yeah. Goddamn. Hey. We're making progress, everybody. Small little bits of progress, but progress nonetheless. For real. Blip, blop. And now that we got the indigo card, let me get this a spin. I'm glad that I killed all of the zombies over here because otherwise it would have been a big mistake. It's a breaker. It's currently turned to the on position. God. I don't see any zombies. It's a machine used for ventilation. It seems to have been used in a long time. If memory serves right, this is just gonna take me back to the place in which I belong. To the place where Steve was, I believe. I believe it. Nothing to do here. There's some bullets over here. That's really nice. And this is where Steve, very regrettably, but also very iconically, you know, disposed of his father. Hello, Martin. Hello, father. I am hitting Raccoon City, eh? Yeah, sure. Let me go to the first one. What could possibly go wrong? Hello, mother. Hello, father. What are we? Oh, this is not good. Ow. I would say nothing that I could have done there, but clearly there might have been a way. So this takes me back here. What do we have here? We have some handgun bullets. Handgun bullets. It says that they give you bullets because taking into account how unpredictable everything is. Like, of course, they cannot account for every single amount of bullets that you may need at any given time. But, you know, they can at least, you know, throw you a bone. What's this place? Got him. I don't know if this was a good idea. Hello, madam. Hello, father. Do you guys believe that maybe they did 1/4 of this door and then they just rotated the thing? I feel like I would do the same. Since that I can't descend from here, goddamn. Yeah, it'd be like that. Hello, mother. Let me first investigate the other part that we didn't do. The one of the basement, because I feel like we have a ton of stuff that we didn't grab. So let me go do that. Because that's what we do in the streams. We backtrack, we backtrack. Backtracking. I love to do that. Because I am cooked. My brain is cooked, I'm sorry. That sounded a little bit ominous, I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like that. I don't know if I like that. That sound is scary. That sound is scary. Does that mean scared in Spanish? No, scared in Spanish means scared, but scared in Spanish is well, I mean, we have a lot of synonyms. We have asustado, we have espantado, we have well, those two basically, asustado and espantado. Hey, grenade. Grenade. I also have another one. Yeah, let me get that grenade. How does she know that she doesn't longer need the key? That's something that I've been, you know, kind of wondering about. How do you know? Oh, so this goes back to the cargo thingy. Yeah. Sounds like an old lady. And yeah. Bring me my raisins. Right? Yeah. Kind of like that, a little bit. So we have the cargo box in here. And oh, and also there's this thing that I also gotta do. Let me see if I can do anything else on the other side. Grenade launcher required. Oh yeah, grenade. Handgun, machine gun, grenade, shotgun. Man, I gotta play Time Crisis some of these days on, you know, live on stream. Maybe for a Sunday stream, that would be cool. What else? Lock, yes. Damn, we got damn acid rounds going on. There's nothing left. There's never nothing. There's never anything left in this world. Chemicals used for gun maintenance. We have some more bullets over here. Let's see. There is a handgun part placed on the desk. It cannot be used with the M93 arm. Fascinating. But I mean, if anything, with which gun can I even use it? Maybe with, oh yeah, actually, doesn't, like, Chris use the gun parts for his gun? Possibly. I don't remember. Good name. Okay, we got that going on. Let me see if I can do anything on the other side. Dun dun dun. And remember, susto means scary in Spanish. That's a bit true. Ah, ho, ho. That is not, you know, that is not gentleman. Ow. Shut up. Shut up. You too, huh? I'm gonna hit you with one of these. Ow, 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 ow. Got him. I guess if anything, that would have been a little bit better. I'm in danger, eh? Haha, I'm in danger. Oh, there we go. Could I, by a miracle of life? Yes. I mean, can I not just, you know, pull the box? So I guess this is not how, you know, things work in real life. It's a control panel for the turntable. There's no power. Man, and then I need these things. Or whatever this thing may have. Maybe I can somehow, you know, do anything about it. The switch is broken. It's broken. Our switch broken. Yeah, the bow on arrows. And also there. A switchboard, it's tightly sealed, I can operate it. Goddamn. Nothing special here, there's some boxes. The big box. Is there truly nothing that I can do right now? Maybe. Yeah, you can only climb, but you cannot really do anything about it. Can't you just jump? Like, I'm sure that Claire has the physicality for that, you know? Like, I guess she can only try. It be what it be. Oh, it's this room. It appears to have been destroyed violently. It's possible that the T-virus leaked from here. Possibly. Antibacterial work clothes are stored here. For some reason, I decided to not use any of them. The automatic door is locked. I can't enter. I mean, whatever can I do in this kind of situation? Well, I believe this covers this floor. Let me see what I can do in the other room. Or the other floors, rather. There I go. Oh, man. Sorry. Didn't I find the gun parts in this place? Yep, I bet. I gotta say, it is nice to see that the Bandersnatchers only take two acid rounds and 2 explosive rounds to kill. Because I feel like 3 would be excessive. And I imagine that, you know, many of the playtesters also thought the same. It is nice to see that, you know, people sometimes coincide about common things. Common unnecessary things. But fun nonetheless. Let's go to the first floor. There might be something really cool. This is the point of the game in which I do not remember anymore what I gotta do. I know for a fact that, you know, you gotta do other stuff, but I do not remember, like, at all. But I guess we'll see. Anything over here? Locked from the other side. What about this? I'm hoping for the way to check how I can get my my other grenade rounds that I have in the security box. It seems to be a picture of this room. Hell yeah. Seems to be a picture of this room. We have that, and we have the red thingy. The eagle blade, another one. I don't want to combine it. Nothing else that I can do. So there's 2 of these. There's evidence that a picture was hung here. Interesting. Look at this guy. My portrait is displayed here. Do you guys remember any potential place that may have had a plague kind of indent? Because I do not remember. Man, I do not remember. Oh, let's try on the second floor. Let us try on the second floor, and maybe we can find that thing. I just vibe. Do y'all have any plans for today? For the weekend? I can't wait for the weekend to begin. Well, it is upon us now, eh? Do you guys have any plans? Hopefully you guys do. Hopefully you guys do. I don't necessarily have some. I guess I could just vibe. But yeah, when it comes to this day, I only have work, and maybe I'll see what else I can do. But other than that, I don't really have anything else on Friday, I believe. Oh, I can go down from here. It seems that I can't descend from here. Well, that sucks. Oh yeah, I gotta use a battery thingy to ascend and descend. Do you guys think that maybe these zombies are not as dead as I think they are? Let's see. The albinoid description. A creature which is created by injecting the T-virus into the genes of a salamander. Characteristics. Wow. 3D. Similar to a normal amphibian, an albinoid body will change as it grows with age. The house of the house of the house. Goddamn. Hell yeah. When young, an albinoid is small in size, but it can grow to over 7 feet in a very short time frame. Around 10 hours. They possess high mobility and are able to discharge electricity. These characteristics are most notable when they are underwater in their adult form. So, death and destruction, that's what they say. Commands may have been given from here. The house of the house. This guy's not dead. But I gotta really kill him. Just now. Which sucks a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. What else can I find? Oh, the army proof, I need that, yeah. Biohazard breaker in the bioexperiment room. Switch to the security monitor? Yes. Wee. There's nothing special. Resume the camera? Yes. The camera, yes. So this is the way in which we were supposed to know the code, but since we have the magic of technology and enhance things, you know, 1126, I already know the number, and more than anything, I already used it. Finish ventilating. Oh yeah. Post number door lock has been enabled. Also, weren't you dead? Well, technically speaking, no, I guess. Oh, don't tell me that the game crashed. Oops. Another occurred. 5.0 is overflowed by gator pipe. CPU thread is too fast. Ignore this session. Ignore and continue, yes. Okay, so the game did not crash, like at all. There was just a problem of authenticity, I guess. I don't even know what to call it. But there was, you know, something happened. I'm just glad that the game did not, you know, decided to just die. Ow. There we go. The lock has been released, but where does this lead me to? Oh, that's really nice. There's nothing left. And where do I would need this indigo plate? Or plate, I guess. I have a ton of stuff. I better go, you know, stuff in there. Let me stuff. Wow, English is also such an amazing, you know, language. Let me go stuff, you know, in the stuff. Actually, this is not the place that I should go, or is it? I don't know. When was the last time you guys stuffed stuff? Huh? Based English language. I don't know, it's just really funny to me to say that. I just stuff stuff. Let me have a red. Did I not have a red herb? I guess I could just combine them both. Go, and not this, but this. There we go. And I will keep those with me. I don't particularly think that I will bring my grenade launcher with me, but you know, I might always be wrong. There we go. You stuff every night, goddamn, the bunkinator, stuffing stuff all day, every day, all night, and day, and all of the night, day and night, and all of the night. God damn it. I mean, it is Friday after all, you know, so knock yourself out. God damn. Speaking of it's Friday and everything, what time is it? It's still like 1 hour. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little bit of a BRB because my brain needs to get oxygenated. We're gonna come back. Just don't go. Maybe like 2 minutes to 5 minutes. I don't know. And we just go stretch and you know, breathe in air. You know. So. BRB, don't go anywhere, guys. I'm gonna be back extremely soon. Hopefully so. So, BRB, don't go anywhere. Me when I'm back. Me when I'm back. Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? Hi, Salah. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Welcome back in. How's everybody doing? Look, everybody. Does this remind you of somebody? Yeah, I wonder who. I just love this picture of the dog. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. The game. Oh, Jesus, rather. Let me go back into the game. Twitch is trying to do this vertical stuff. You guys do not like the vertical thingy? I thought that was like, you know, well, I mean, I guess there's bound to be some people do not like it, but you know, I just tried to do I'm just trying to do a new thing. But let me know if it looks bad or if it looks wrong. But yeah, hi Salah, how you doing? Welcome in. Get out here with that vertical stuff. I mean, the good thing is that you can configure it so that you can like see the old layout, but you can still watch the horizontal thingy. But do you guys not like the vertical layout? If so, I could see if I could tweak it. Or if you guys do not like the vertical thing at all, I could just disable it if you guys want me to. Welcome back to the stage of history. But let me know. Do you guys like the vertical stuff? Or do you guys want me to disable it like altogether? Let me know. I mean, it looks fine. I just don't prefer it. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because you just get to watch it back. Yeah. Stella, thank you so much for the 15th stream streak. Goddamn. Hell yeah. Yo, 15. Let go. It would be like that. Yeah, I gotta find another game to play while I'm on BRB because, you know, Warzone stream is just not gonna cut it. It is not as fun as a game as I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, you can just switch it back. For those of you who like it, you know, it's here to stay. You know, for those of you who don't, too bad. Because you can still like switch it back. But yeah, let me see what else we can do over here. I kind of forgot what we needed to do. Oh, by the way, I didn't know. I don't know if I told you guys. So, I recently acquired that. We recently adopted a new kitty cat. A new kitty cat. Because we were hearing a little bit of a little meow, tiny little meow, around the house. And it turns out that yes, indeed, it was a little wee baby kitty cat. And we kind of have the theory that maybe somebody just decided to throw it on our garden because we have a big dog on our garden. So maybe somebody just threw it there just so that the dog could eat him. But our dog is very like docile. He's very chill. Yeah. It's always better to have options. Wait, usually better, I suppose. Yeah, oh, usually. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it just do not be like that. You know, who am I to judge? And now we have adopted a little baby. I don't think I can show it to you guys because I think my mom is actually like grooming him a little bit. But, you know, It is nice to know that we have a little bit of a feline companionship going on. And of course, I have already convinced the family that if this kitty cat is gonna stay with us, it's gonna be 100% indoors cat. Like, I'm not gonna let that cat go outside other than, you know, for like checkups or, you know, I don't really know if you can take a cat on a leash, but, you know. Yeah, it's pretty smart. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that cat go outside because sometimes they come and go, and sometimes they just go and they don't come back again. So I'm not gonna let that happen again. Hopefully he's not gonna run away either, you know. Like, you know, taking into advantage the fact that sometimes we do open the door. And another problem with the emulation. Let me put my microphone a little bit closer to where I am. Let me do this. Hold on. There we go. All fancy and snazzy. You have to train them to wear a harness when they're young though. It's really hard to get grown cats to wear a harness. Maybe I will try to do so. Because if we by some reason have to taking like to the bed or for a walk or maybe for vacation or whatever, it is nice to have him being accustomed to have a harness. Granted, I don't know if there's like any harnesses that they sell for like teeny wee little babies that are in the palm of your hand. I don't know if there's like harnesses small enough for them. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't really know. What is it that we needed to do? Because I already went here. Oh yeah, we needed to go to the ventilation thingy. Taking your cat for a walk is such a flex. I guess so. I guess it would be like, hey, check this out, y'all. And then everybody's like, whoa, that guy tamed a cat instead of the cat taming the human. Although I guess technically speaking, the cat will still think that maybe the human is the one, being their bodyguard or whatever. I guess it'd just be like that. Here we go. Where was the place? Yeah, it was over here. I gotta remember where the ventilation thingy is, because now that we have disabled the lockdown protocol, well, technically speaking, yeah, we disabled the lockdown protocol. We now can have access to the manta ray, not Monterrey, but the manta ray. Although I believe it was, technically not a manta ray. I forgot what the genealogy of this monster is. The one that zaps you. We go, yippee. There we go. Now that we have that going on, I believe the correct place was over here. Why did these guys respawn? I'm not gonna kill him again. Although maybe I should, because I know that Chris Redfield is like, I know the door is locked, I can't open it. Because they have been destroyed violently, possibly. But didn't we disable the thing? I feel like we had. Didn't we? I don't know. Oh well, I'll try to see. I'll go back up and see if I can somehow see through the camera again and see what we can do. Because not having the thing probably here, not having the thing being disabled kind of stumps me a little bit. I don't really know where to go now, but we'll see what we can do. Me when the piriri. I tend to be very sing-a-diddly kind of in the streams. But as far as I was concerned, that was the next place in which we gotta go. We had to go. I may be wrong though. I wish there was a fast forward button on Dolphin. I don't really know if there's any, but yeah, let me go to the second floor. Take me to the second floor. I don't wanna let you go till you see the door. Gotta run. Have a good one, gang. Catch you on the flippity floppy side. Hell yeah, bun. Have a lovely one. Happy Friday. Hopefully, all of the plans will go according to plan. Hell yeah. Like, yeah, the camera was supposed to get that thing going on, isn't it? There's a number. Number 1126 is written here. Ventilation complete. The pass number can be input. Oh, okay. So now we gotta go back to the the training facility. There we go. Okay, now I know where I gotta go. Big yippee, big yippee, big yippee time, big yippee time, big yippee time. Oh, actually, it was like really close by. Well, never mind that. There we go. Oh, I need the biohazard card, so that's where I gotta get it. I'm glad that things are very much conveniently placed, you know, within 1 to 2 days grasps, you know, to get that thing going on. I know that this has been, you know, asked before, but would you guys have a house? Would you guys live in the Spencer Mansion, quote unquote? If you guys had like all the money in the world, would you guys like go and be like, yo, I gotta build myself a Spencer Mansion, you know? Would you guys do so? I don't feel like I would right out of the bat, but I feel like it would be a cool thing to do. Maybe I will turn it into like an attraction park, maybe into a museum, quote unquote, because I don't feel like I would just straight up just live there. Maybe for like a year, but you know, imagine cleaning all of those rooms. I guess you could just use a room and everything, but you know, then you gotta also take into account the spider webs, the leaks, you know, everything and anything that you may want to deal with, may not want to deal with. Actually, I guess it's just be like that. Okay, so now that we have that going on, here's the biohazard key. Goddamn. You no longer need this key? Goddamn. There we go. I don't exactly remember what's on this side, but all we can do is try anyway, so let's see what we can find. The door knob is missing. You know. Couldn't you just kick it down, eh? Alright. Stationery and related supplies. There is nothing useful in here. I guess it would be like that. So, is the alarm still going off inside but not outside? It's a little bit weird. Door lock system active. Enter the passcode number. 1, 1, 2, 6. There we go. I will probably not kill the guy. I'm just gonna go running around and then just grabbing the thing. Experimental objects may have been put inside. Oh, what? I mean, it is Friday. It is Friday after all. There's nothing useful. There's nothing useful. There is nothing useful. I can get the thing. Yeah. I want that picture. Ow. Look at that guy. How would you guys do in that situation, huh? I cannot open it. He's already there. Ow. I gotta be honest, I don't remember what I gotta do. Also, I just go outside. Okay. No, man, not again. Well, I mean, if I have the thingy, that's everything that I need. Oh, here we go again. Lock can be released when ventilation is complete. I mean, now since I have this, I can just go back and get the other thing. I don't really know if I need the 3D printer again. because now that I have an indigo blue plague, will I ever need it for anything? I don't know. It's one of those things that I now gotta investigate. Investigate. There we go. Okay, now. So that's a save file. Where was the painting again? The painting room? It was in the Alfred mansion, right? Yeah. I gotta go to the Alfred mansion. The Alfred mansion. I mean, if there's a place called the Circus, of course we gotta have a mansion. That's one of those things. Could you guys believe that I never been to a casino? Like, maybe a casino like as a place called for like, you know, like events that people sometimes rent for like big events and such. But I've never been to a casino to gamble. Like, I don't feel like I have ever done that. Would I ever? I don't know. I guess if I had enough funds to spare and be like, yes, let me get $1 going on, and that dollar becomes $2, and then I, you know, gamble with that dollar that I won, and then it becomes $3 and $5 and $1 million, you know. Maybe it's one of those things. I don't know. I guess I would rather just not gamble money away like that, you know. You've been to Las Vegas before? Oh, how was it? Was it just as fun as people say it is? Hopefully so. Did you gamble a little bit? Maybe I should bring the proof with me. Yeah, let me go indent the proofs, and then and only then we can continue. But did you gamble your money away? Did you win any money? Did you lose any money? Hopefully not. How's the whole ambience when it comes to Las Vegas? I kind of wonder. And trying to hold a yawn. It's not as easy as it sounds. Right? But as I said, you can turn a sneeze into a yawn if you don't want to sneeze. But I don't know if you can you know, do the vice versa. I don't know if you can turn a yawn into sneeze. That would be pretty wild. Maybe someday I will go to Las Vegas. I don't know. I'm not saying no. I know that some Twitch cons do happen in Las Vegas. So it could be cool, you know? It'd be one of those things. Let's see. Do I have anything in here? No. Rusted things. A rusted spoon. My name is Salad Fingers. I love rusty spoons. Las Vegas is really cool. The strip is nice. I don't know much about strip clubs, man. I have never been to those as well, eh? I don't know. Maybe by strip you mean like other kind of strip. I don't know. But if you mean the kind of strips that I think that you mean, I wouldn't really know much about them as well. But it is nice that they're cool, you know. Only the best of the best. Oh, the strip, the main road. Ah, that's what you mean. Got it. Yeah, sure. That strip. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, it feels like it could be a cool place to just, you know, roam around. I don't know if it would be just as cool to live there, because I know that rent is like skyrocketing on an extortionate level, you know. So maybe yes, maybe no. Right? Yeah, the main road. There we go. Okay, let me put these proofs over here. Just so that I don't have to like deal with anything later on in life. There you go. And now I need the other one. Which name I don't remember. But I need it. If I can somehow see the cat just roaming around, I'm gonna show you guys this little cat. We call him Felix, you know, because he looks like Felix the cat. That on the side has the hotels and shops and shows. Are things as expensive as they seem to be? Or is it not as expensive as one may think? Because I feel like if I go to Las Vegas and then I'm gonna be like, yo, can I buy a bottle of water? Sure, it's gonna be $25, and I'm gonna be like, god damn. You know? I feel like that would be not as epic as, you know, as it may seem. Which, to be fair, that's the same idea that I have of Disneyland. I don't know if things are as expensive as they seem. I don't want to pay like $10 for like a bottle of water, you know. But then it's gonna be like, no, it's not, you know, $10. It's like 10 experiences that you can, you know, exchange experiences points or experiences cash or whatever. It is worth it. You should try it. I'm not about that, you know. There we go. Okay, now that we have the proofs. Oh, I can't stop yawning, eh? Is that a commentary on my streams, eh? Maybe, I don't know. There we go. That's definitely not a commentary on the game. This game is fun. Of course, you gotta, you know, roam around and go here and go there and go everywhere, but it's still a good game, you know? Some people may think it is rough. It kinda is, but not by a lot, you know? You know, it would be, what it'd be, beam, 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 beam. I love this piano. This game has such a nice ambience, you know, such a nice ambience. I don't feel like this is the place in which I gotta go. But then again, where is the place that I gotta go to? According to this, there's also a place over here. A gold crest is carved on it. Oh, so that's why. It is not often that I check the map on, you know, on this game. It is not often that I check the map in any Resident Evil games, now that I think about it. It wasn't until the remix, you know, popped up that we now check the map mostly just to see if we missed any items in any given room. Which I guess it's a fair, you know, thing, you know? Just outright just telling you where things are. Load machine, one of them is turned on. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, the piano is not the thing that we're looking for. Do you guys remember where the painting was? Was it at the castle? I gotta check the castle again just to see it. Because I somehow feel like maybe that's the place in which we gotta go now. Maybe I should bring a grenade launcher with me? Maybe. I don't really know if there's gonna be any Bandersnatchers around, so I'm gonna bring this. Oh, and also I should reload. I gotta reload. There we go. Just in case. I don't even know if I'm gonna still be using the indigo plate, but I'm gonna keep it with me. Just in case. You know, you never know what's gonna come next and what you gotta do and whatever that may entail. I don't know. English, not my first language. Look at this guy. An antique music box. Really nothing else. If I remember correctly, there's gonna be either Bandersnatchers or zombies in this corridor. Hopefully none. Hopefully none, eh? But you know, this is Resident Evil. You cannot really ask for much more else. Oh man, the crickets. I love the crickets. I love the sound of crickets. Sometimes I do. Hold on, let me bring my microphone a little bit closer. Sometimes we do, you know, mistake crickets for cockroaches, and it's a little bit sad because, you know, when you actually like go for the kill, sometimes be like, man, that wasn't a cockroach, that was a cricket, and it sucks. There we go. I guess you guys can see the microphone a little bit better. I think. I don't know. Not that I want you guys to see the microphone, but you know, I'm a little bit, you know, like this. There's statues on the floor. Statues on the floor. Tiki tiki tiki. When they fall out from the trees. Dun 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 dun. That is such a nice song, yeah. I got wishes from the stars. It's not so much it. Whoa. It's not so much. It is not so much of a DVD, but also but much more of a wee. Oh, my flesh is being torn apart by the coronavirus. I don't know if you can actually like get banned by just saying that, you know. Oh, we have some bambos in the chat. There we go. Now let me get them with my bullets. My full metal bullets. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. It is very much, I gotta say, it is very much, I guess, fulfilling, satisfying, I guess, to just go like, yo, let me shoot this guy with just one bolt, and then he just dies. You know, it gives you the impression that the crossbow is like really powerful. Now, man, I don't think this is the place in which I had to go. Do you guys remember where the painting was? The painting room? Because I certainly do not. I feel like there's something really mysterious about this crest. Apparently not. But yeah, I completely forgot where the room with the paintings is. It's still probably in the mansion. I'm just a silly Billy. I just forgot where it is. But if you guys know, let me know. Because I wanna know. I wanna know where the room with paintings are. I mean, clearly not here. And if I want to go up there, I do need the thingies. Could you guys believe that we had a feel-like sensation? I mean, that's what a sensation is. I feel like we had a feel-like temperature of 52 Celsius, which I guess it is way past 120 Fahrenheit. I don't remember that. But yeah, we were being very toasty in here. All toasted up. It's gotta go. There's also this place. Hold on. What about here? What do we have here? Don't we have like a bathroom or a table? What a mess. Oh yeah, I did not go here. Some armor is on display here. It appears to be very old, nothing useful. What a mess. Ammunition is on the floor. Here we go. Oh, hi, eh? Hello, Mario. Ow. I completely missed him. I did not hear him at all, actually. A fireplace. There is plentiful supply of firewood here. Oh man, I don't have the lighter anymore. An ink ribbon. That is nice. Yeah, I imagine that you get something extra if you lit the thing over here. There's nothing useful here. I wonder what I could have gotten if I actually had the lighter. I completely missed this room. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here. I guess that's fine, you know? Nothing more that we can do. Okay, let's go back to the mansion and see if we can somehow find the place with the pictures, with the paintings. You guys know how that is. You know what it is. Go down. Oh man, the ladder was left behind with Rodrigo, right? I wonder what, you know, the fireplace would have given us. Probably more items, but I'm fine with, you know, what we have. It is only a matter of time until we do another playthrough, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, I remember that I had to do this. But it's gonna be until I somehow remember how to do it. You know? Or that I gotta do it. Where is this place with the things? Also, I have some Japanese peanuts still left over here. My weekly ration of 1 kilogram per week. Still, you know, it is running out. Japanese peanuts. Pretty good. But yeah, let's see. Do you guys remember where that room is? I just don't remember. I saw a blue dot, you know, on my left eye, and I was like, whoa. So let me drink some water. But yeah, in these times of you know, really hot water, drink some water. I need that water in my life. There really is nothing in here. Let me try downstairs. Maybe it is indeed downstairs. But I'm just a silly billion. I just forgot. Could it be that it is in the training facility? Nah, I don't believe so. This is the bathroom. The bath. I mean, to be fair, there was only another room with the carving of silver or whatever. Let's see. I mean, this is a big room, but there really is nothing to it. This doesn't seem to work perfectly, or, you know, currently or whatever. Yeah, no, this is just not the place. Also, yeah, that's the eagle with the halberd. What a name, and what a name. I guess I gotta explore the rest of the places. Although technically speaking, there's no other place left. Like, this place is the one with the thing, eh? I feel like, oh wait, hold on, no, I feel like I remember where that place with the thingy is. Shouldn't it be at the what is this? What is the name of it? Shouldn't it be at the first floor where the elevator is? Let me see if I can somehow, you know, trace back my steps over there, because man, oh man, it's gonna take us a little bit of a bit, but I do now remember where to go. So it is near the training facility, not exactly in the Ashford Manor. There we go. Do you guys have a chimney? Now that I think about it, that is a good question. Do you guys have a chimney? Here in Mexico, it is not very much a customary thing to have chimneys. So if you guys have, do you guys know what kind of like wood you guys gotta like get? What kind of oil or like, you know, fuel you use? Do you guys actually like poke around on the fire with those fire sticks or whatever? Because I feel like that would be really cool. But yeah, no, here in Mexico it is not customary at all to have fireplaces. It is not a very common thing. It is nice to see them, you know, sometimes, especially during the cold. You know, the cold weather. Other than that, not really. Here we go. This should be the shortest path to it. I still have that, you know, that song, right? Somehow I almost said I still have that song, and I was like, okay, goofy, eh? Oh, yeah, okay. Nah. Nothing else that we can do. Let me get that elevator going on. Going on. I did not mean to go back into the second floor. Let me go back to the first floor where the rainbows and the flowers are. Here we go. Okay, first floor should be the one. And if it isn't, then goddamn. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Buckle my... Oh, hello, eh? Hey, you guys were dead before? Did not mean to do that, but sure enough, I did it anyway. Oh, that guy is dead. That guy just not wanted to die. Eh? There you go. Man. Okay, this right here should be the room with the painting. Let's see. With the painting of the Bleed Maiden. Don't say Bleed Maiden 3 times. Say Veronica. Veronica. Did you guys ever have those tales going on while you guys, you know, were like at elementary school, or, you know, or any kind of school? Because I remember there was this it's a diorama model of the facility. Interesting. There was this tale of, you know, somebody that, you know, was in front of the mirror and they said Veronica 3 times. And if you say Veronica 3 times in front of the mirror at night with the lights off, Veronica shows up and he steals your money or whatever. I don't know. The Golgi, goddamn. But did you guys ever had those kind of, like, you know, old horror tales of, you know, say this name 3 times in front of the mirror and that person is gonna appear, you know? I remember that. I remember when it happened. Steal your money. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the best that, you know, they could do. Or at least that's the least bad thing that they could do. I don't know. Yeah, that rhymed, yeah. It's funny with money. Goddamn. We have a rap god in the chat. Eh? But yeah, I remember having those kind of, like, you know, or at least hearing those kinds of tales back in the day. And it was kind of the same with the Bloody Mary. If you say Bloody Mary 3 times, somehow Bloody Mary is gonna appear, you know, in front of you. But you gotta say it like 3 times in a row, or otherwise it doesn't really count. I remember there was a meme about that. Like, sure enough, if James were a bartender, yeah, would be like, hey, can I get a Bloody Mary? It's gonna be like, haha, how funny. You know? Speeding bars for real, for real. Farm so sweaty, vomit on a sweater already needs weak small spaghetti. Spaghetti. Big spaghetti. What other tale was there to see? I mean, obviously in Japan there's the Sadako one. And as I said, aside from Veronica, we also have the Bloody Mary. Which one else? Which one else? I don't remember, but I imagine that every culture has its own version of, you know, Veronica or Bleed Maiden. Oh, the Bloody Mary, yeah, the Bleed Maiden as well. Man, I did not get to experience the, you know, the Bleed Maiden website back in the day when I was like a little kid. I did not get to experience, you know, going to the Bleed Maiden website and, you know, at 12 a.m. and being like, oh my god, she's gonna steal my eyeballs or whatever. Because apparently that's what she was supposed to do. Like, steal your eyeballs and then, you know, something along the lines. There was also the video that supposedly was cursed. And if you watched it, you know, your eyes are gonna, you know, come off and you get mailed into YouTube or something. I don't ever think that YouTube received a pair of eyeballs, you know. And besides, oh goddammit, here we go. And besides, how are you supposed to mail your eyeballs if you cannot see anymore? No, that's a little bit of an oopsie, you know. A little bit of a discrepancy, a little bit of a continuity error, you know. I mean, technically speaking, I can't really mail anything if I don't have it. So there you go. Therein lies the dilemma. How would I send you to my eyeballs if I don't have them off? But now that I have them off, how will I send them to YouTube? Pretty wicked, don't you think? I don't need this key anymore. I hope that there's not gonna be like a boss battle because man. We have this though. A middle-aged man is with red-haired twins. A tea set is placed on the table. There's a button here. Push the button? No. A red-haired man. An earthwork plate is also illustrated. There is a button? No. It's a picture of a proud man. A pure white candlestick is also illustrated. Oh, here's the picture room you were talking about. Technically speaking, yes, but technically speaking, no. Because, yeah, sure enough, this is a picture room. But I was searching for the one in which we could put the painting of the skeleton. But sure enough, you know, it still works the same. A beautiful woman is holding a tea set. There's a button here. Apparently speaking, this is supposed to be Veronica. Or maybe it is, maybe she isn't, I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember most things. Message to the new family master. Sir Alfred, congratulations on your succession as a master of the Ashford family. I hereby present you with an earthenware vase, according to the Ashford family tradition. As you may know, this tradition first began when a butler presented a golden teacup as a commemorative to Veronica. As founder of the Ashford family, her intelligence and beauty are legendary. The second and third masters Stanley and his son Thomas were also presented with similar teacups. It was their hope to achieve glory as Veronica did before them. The position of the family master then shifted from Sir Thomas to the twin Sir Arthur, then went to Sir Edward, your grandfather, that was then the Ashford family enjoys its golden age. It was also Sir Edward's achievement that established the large chemical enterprise Umbrella Inc. Really now? Interesting. However, when Sir Edward passed away and your father Sir Alexander succeeded the position, the glorious Ashford family gradually began to sink. I sincerely hope that the Ashford family regains its glory with your guidance, just as this vase continues to shine eternally. Wow. Scott Harmon. Hello. Oh. Trace the Ashford legacy. Reveal the true master. There's a button below it. Well, I tried it. I guess I can only do this, you know, by, you know, having some trial and error. I know that I should have, you know, taken special attention to the memo that I just read, but you know, who has time for that? Uh-huh. No. Maybe this guy? Then maybe this guy? Yeah, I'm just gonna brute force it. Then maybe this guy? Okay, so far so good. Okay, so I feel like even though even if I do set the buttons to any kind of order, I still need to have them, you know, in the exact same order that they should be. Like, it's not gonna tell me that I'm wrong until I push the other switch. So let's see what we can do. Also, yeah, I know that I can read the memo again and again, but you know. But here a man is holding a tea set. So hopefully the thingy goes as follows. This guy, then this guy, then this guy. Maybe this guy. Maybe this guy. I don't remember. Of course. Okay, I guess I better read the memo. Okay, here we go again, everybody. As much as I would like to brute force that, I gotta read. Although, you know what they say. Definitely not that. Items, files. Here we go. Succession master here represents you with an earthenware vase according to the Asher family. So the guy with the earthen vase thingy is the last one, which is gonna be the picture of the kid. Here we go. Butler presents the golden teacup as a recommendation to Veronica. So it's gonna be Veronica. Stanley and his son were also presented a similar teacup. Aha, it's gonna be probably the old guy and then the other guy that's, you know, besides him. The Sir Thomas to his twin brother Sir Arthur. He went to Sir Edward, your grandfather. The Ashford family enjoyed its golden age. So it's gonna be the picture of the two twins. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Although the two twins is probably, you know, they probably are the two current twins. Possibly, maybe. So it's gonna be Veronica, the old man, the guy beside him. Oh, actually, no. I don't even know. Position of their family, Sir Thomas and his twin brother, Sir Arthur. Probably those twins. Went to Sir Arthur, your grandfather. That's when the Asher family enjoyed its golden age. Then when Sir Edward passed away, your father, Sir Alexander, said that's from a king. Could be any of them. I just wish I had a fast forward so, you know, we don't really get to see through this these things over and over again. Well, here we go. It's gonna be Veronica. Then and only then we have... Wait a minute, an earthenware boss. So it couldn't be him. A teacup, maybe. Tea sets. don't think so. An earthenware plate. I already messed it up, but you know. Okay, let me read that again. Here I present you with an earthenware vase according to Ashford family tradition. The tradition first began when a butler presented a golden teacup as a founder of the Ashford family intelligent beauty. The second and third master Stanley and his son Thomas were also presented with similar teacups. So it's gotta be teacup, teacup, teacup. How to achieve glory, the position of the heavenly Thomas and shifts to the brother. Okay, then enjoy Ashford golden days. Uh-huh. So let's see. Veronica is the one with the D set. Uh-huh. And then this guy has an earthen vase, or earthenware base. Or vase, actually, vase. Okay, golden teacup. With a T set. Earthenware. It just this is a candlestick. Maybe this is indeed Alfred, probably, I don't know. So my assumption is this girl, and this girl, this guy, then probably this guy, then this guy, then this guy, and then the other guy. Okay, let's reset the room. The Roomba. That's right, by the way. If I don't get it on this try, I'm just gonna search for the answer because, you know, can't really bother. Can't really be bothered. I don't have the time. I am streaming and means that I have limited time. Probably. This guy. This guy. Probably already messed it up. Yep, no. It is just as I thought. I mean, thing is, if it is like both the father and the son and presented with teacups, like this guy is holding a tea set. And there's a way that this guy is like, you know, the father and the son or whatever. I mean, unless it is indeed the father and then the other two sons had like, you know, were twins. Which I do not believe so. But I'm gonna search for the answer anyway, just because, you know. I ain't got it time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. An earthenware. Earthenware. Candlestick. You know, maybe the candlestick is a red herring. It is possible that maybe I just don't gotta push that button there. Which, it would be pretty funky if that was the case. Okay, hold on. Code Doda, code Veronica, paintings puzzle, painting order. Because yeah, sure enough, maybe maybe the guy with the candle is actually, you know, not supposed to be, you know, done. Let's see. According to this, code Veronica puzzle order, puzzle solution. I guess I could just see a video. Hold on. I don't have the patience for this, and I don't have the time. Okay, sure, it is Veronica. And then and only then it was the two twins. Okay, I was pretty close. And then the guy, And I guess the other guy, because he's like young. And then the old guy. Okay, so I just had one step wrong. Interesting. Okay. So here we go. I don't know if I can push them again, but if I can, here we go. So I was right by thinking that, you know, the ones with the teacups come first. Yeah, sure enough. I was not so sure if these were like, you know, either Alfred or Alexia, or maybe the past two generations, the other two brothers. But since both of them were presented with teacups, this is the other guy. Now I thought that this guy was like, you know, the big brother, and then the small brother who was like, you know, the father of Alexia and Alfred. But no, I'm supposed to go with this guy first. I assume because he's like young. Plus, there might be another reason for that. Another guy that's going on. Also this guy. And that should do it. There we go. Okay, I only had one step wrong, which is pretty close to being a win for me. It just be like that, you know. Earthenware boss. The earthenware boss. Check. A rank. The queen's and subject was in the boss. So now I just gotta push this to the limit. I just gotta push this in the indent. I'm just glad that no alarms actually like went, you know, got set off by this. You know, it'd be what it. Beep 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 beep. Whoops! It seems like my time has run out, everybody. I gotta save the game so that I can finish the stream, because it is a little bit late and I gotta get ready to go to work. So here we go. But it's been fun. Now we know what we gotta do. Next stream we can definitely see if, and only if, we have more cool stuff to try. So here we go. Let me bring the stuff with me. You never know what you're gonna find. So I hope that you guys have also had just as much fun as I. So there we go. And I hope that you guys will have an amazing Friday, y'all. Well, this is gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. Let me go to the big screen so that you guys can see everything and anything, or at least what you guys should see. Let me put a cool song. There we go. Well, there we go. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. I know that it's been, you know, I know that maybe 3 hours may not be as long as people would often otherwise think. But I feel like 3-hour streams is like pretty good. It's like the quota, you know? Not so much the quota, but you know, like the standard, eh? But it's been fun. It's definitely been fun. So, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Yeah, thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for being on the stream. But don't go yet, though. Don't go yet. Let me see who we can raid. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to think of a raid message. Let me see who do we live. Who do we live here today, guys? Huh? Who do we live? Let's see. Beep beep beep. It is not often that I get to raid Connie. Let's raid Connie Koo. She is streaming something. I mean, she's doing just chatting, but she's about to figure out what she's gonna do, because apparently it was just an impromptu stream. Let's see. Let us raid Connie Koo. There you go, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. Oops, let me get a raid message going on. Let's see. Kunga Raid. It's Veronica Viernes. Friday in Spanish, Lamar. There we go. So if you guys like your raid messages, then copy that one if you guys are subbed. Copy this one if you guys are not subbed. Raid, and then let me get that going on. Raid and raid. Yeah, copy the first one, the one above if you guys are subbed. Copy the one below if you guys are not subbed. And I will see you guys probably on Sunday for some more Dragon Age Origins. Twitch.tv/Kong_Donga. Those are my links. And the tip of the day is remember to stock up on things that you don't think that you may need now, but you may sometimes need, like for example, medicine, water. Well, bye everybody, say hello to Koniku. Bye bye.